This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too. We've been looking for this kind of firepower for years.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet. Until we find nothing, though, I gotta play bad cop.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Autobots, roll out! Now, with that evidence given to Jim Gordon and the rest of the GCPD, we can, as Alfred said, take him down two fronts. One being the GCPD, and the other being a big bat fist to Falcone's face. That's right, Falcone, I've got a Batman beat down with your name written all over it.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
And it looks like we have got, this time we've got a chance to use a very high-tech version of the world's greatest detective. As we use the scanning device to see what thugs Falcone has protecting him. And the first one is right here on the balcony.
Good point of entry.
So it looks like the doors on the balcony is the only way we're going to be able to get in there. And get the drop on them quite quickly.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Hey, looks like Batman has one of those movie pieces of text where it's just a camera or a telescope or binoculars. Yet somehow when they zoom in, they're able to hear what they say. It's always one that's always. I've always noticed that in films where they look through binoculars and they can suddenly hear what they're saying. It's like, okay.
Where's Nicky? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nicky? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
But in saying that, you don't know what Batman's tech, what Batman has got in his tech. This could be a very high-powered microphone that you can turn on and off. Who knows, but... Yeah, that Nicky, he said that Nicky down at the docks, that could be the guy we strung up upside down. I mean, that was down at the docks, and he was the only one there who made it out alive, at least that we know of, and was caught by the GCPD. So I think that Nicky was the guy that we strung up at the docks.
You make your round?
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder at night. The whole city can smell it.
Two goons by the bar.
Nothing here.
Looks like Batman isn't a fan of modern art. He thinks that is nothing.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
My thoughts exactly. It seems like Falcone just wants to put a big bright light or a bigger piece of graffiti just to show where he is. Hey, if he wants to light the way for us, I'll definitely take it. Just put a nice little symbol on your door to let us know that that's where you are.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
And that guy on the balcony's not doing a good job. This thing flew like right next to him, and he was oblivious.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Alright, so what can we use? We can use the modern art, a large solid cube-shaped piece made out of ceramic and metal. And I do like the idea of smashing a good bit of modern art. Giving this guy some pain and also destroying pretentious art at the same time. But I don't know, I kind of like the idea of the hanging light, if I'm being honest with you. It's got death from above written all over it. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. That's got the Bat's name written all over that one. But to do that, it means we have to actually get over by this pillar, which means we need to deal with this mobster over here first. So what do we have? We have a large coffee table, or we have a folding screen. I can imagine he's probably going to throw him into that folding screen, but this thing's pretty thin. I can't see that doing a lot of damage. But a table, a big solid coffee table, yeah, I think that's got this guy's head written all over it. Or more likely he's going to have the inside of his head all over it. Rightio, that's 2 of them that are eventually going to be dealt with, but to do that means we need to get over to that coffee table to begin with, which means that you are next. Or you will be before him, I should say. Stairwell. If I'm coming in for that door, it seems like I'm going back on myself to do the staircase, so I'm thinking, you're just like with a coffee table, your head is going to be meeting this marble pillar. Batman just seems to be in a head-crushing mood in this game. He seems to like slamming his head, bad guys' heads against everything. Look at that, grabbing the mouse so he can't even scream, not even letting people know that he's nearby. And just this last dude.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
So we have the balcony, or oh look at that, the upper balcony. Now that has definitely got a death from above written on it. But I don't know, I'm feeling like as tempted as I am, I feel like the balcony railing, jumping down from below, might be a better bet. Assuming that's what he's gonna do anyway. Oh, maybe he won't. Maybe we jump in from the side. Either way, I like that. It's quick and clean, getting in there fast.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yep, I'm happy. I think it's time to do this.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
In a very literal sense of the word. Now, I've been waiting for this one all game, but finally, it is time for Death from Above! Oh, Thug, thank you for your cooperation. Boo! Hey, looks like this time I'm a vampire bat. Or should I say a Dracula bat? Boo! I was hoping the light was going to land on him, but he still got the job done. That's it, rats, run away. The Batman has come to play. Oh no you don't, the only Batman, the only punching around here is going to be done by the bats. Unless I fudge up my buttons, that is. Oh no you don't, buddy. Alley-oop! Oh god, that just looked brutal.
Goddamn circus freak!
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that! Falcone just took out fat, bald Charlie Sheen. For the bowling shell. Oh no you don't. Make sure the Batarang don't hit you on the back on the way out.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
Sounds like a challenge.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place! Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are!
The lawyers aren't going to be able to do anything when you're on fire. I think what you're looking for is a paramedic.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid!
Holy hell, where did you get that thing from?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Boom, baby! Not so fast, Falcone.
Answers now, or you fall.
You wouldn't. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to leave you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Wellity. It looks like Alfred knows a little bit more than he's letting on, and I think Bruce Wayne wants some answers, and that is definitely something that we are going to be finding out in the next episode of Batman the Telltale series. But like with all Telltale games, let's have a look at the choices I made and compare them with the choices that everyone else made as well. So, did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? Me and 68% of players defied Falcone. I've been calling him Falcone constantly. Slip of the tongue, my friends, I'm sorry. But you and 68 of players defied Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting. Yeah, it's my house. I do what I like. I'm not having some mobster, some gangster coming here telling me who can and can't enter rooms in my house. Besides, Harvey's my friend. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? You and 88.9% of players chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provided Vicky with a quote. Yeah, it just seems like smart sense. I can see why smart sense. Yeah, that's a sentence. But I see why people maybe wouldn't want to. Because they're thinking, any story I give out there is going to be construed into something bad. But I think it was a good idea just to get ahead of it. Did you break the dock shooter's arms? You and 48.4% of the players showed mercy in your interrogations of the dock shooter. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. A lot of people, obviously, they're playing this, they're going to try and play as Batman, and they want to be forceful, and they want to be, I'm the Bat, and I mean, just in Arkham, the start of Arkham Knight, he gets the information he wants, then breaks the thug's wrist anyway. And I'm not going to lie, I was tempted to. I mean, that guy did kill a lot of cops, but I'm trying to show that I can work with Gordon. I'm trying to show Gordon that I'm a good guy, and I think by roughing up everyone I come across, it's probably going to come across as negative against the Bat, but hell. In the real world, yeah, I probably would have broke his arm too. Did you give the Falcone data to? You and 71% of players gave the Falcone... See, I did it again there. The Falcone data to Lieutenant Gordon instead of making the information public through Vicky Val. So, yeah, like as I said earlier, I can see how going through Vicky Val would be a good choice. If everyone in the world knows what he's been doing, they can't deny it and they'll have to go after him. But then again, how many times have you seen things swept under the rug with politicians and celebrities, and years later you forget they ever did it because they just pay the news articles to stop talking about it. And even though there's risks by going with Lieutenant Gordon, I think getting Gordon on my side with both Batman and Bruce Wayne, I feel like it's just a smart move going forwards. Plus, we all know we can trust Gordon. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? You and 79.6% of players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the police safe and sound. So, yeah, as I said earlier, I want to get a good relationship going with the police, make sure they know they can trust Batman. The last thing I need is the police shooting me like they did at the start of the game. The more of them I can get to trust me, the better it will work out for us at the end. But there we go. So with that being said, that is everything done for this episode, for episode 1, Realm of Shadows, for Batman the Telltale series. What will happen next? What answers will we get from Alfred? And what will we find out about the Wayne family's possible dodgy dealings with Falcone? Is all stuff we will find out in the next episode. Stick around if you want to see for a little short trailer for the next episode with next time on Batman. But until the next episode, I will catch you guys later.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.